and it has a towel, water bottle, and stuff like that. And you also get a choice of $75, and it's only those three, right? I think.
Yeah,
But
so
it's basic.
it's the bag,
Oh,
the big blender, the little blender, or 75 that we're not speaking of. So the black or a travel size blender or a regular size blender.
yep. So you just gotta hit 500 volume points 3 months in a row, and you get to pick your choice, and that's that.
What is 500 volume points about? How many clients?
About 3 to 5, depending on what your clients over there.
Don't think about it too much, sis. You knew that answer. Um, but okay, thank you so much for sharing what DAP was. Does everybody understand what DAP is? How to get it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool. So, now what we get to do is celebrate everybody in general because the whole entire team is killing it, like, period. But what I really, really want to do is celebrate the people who did some crazy things this week. So first and foremost, we have where did she just okay, we're not gonna talk about it right now. We have 3 brand new supervisors this week alone. What's so dope is that all 3 of these people are going to Extravaganza because they are going to build their business, of course, because that's what we do as business builders. And also, Super Mario McKinley, 15K President's Team member, put on a special promo for us to take us out to dinner on Friday night for everybody who qualified, and you had to be supervisor by the 23rd. By the way, there's still time. So all 3 of these people are also getting some crazy free food, get to dress up, get to go be around the business builders for real, because you have to do over 11K or over 30K documented volume points also to qualify for this if you are already a supervisor. So that's super duper dope. So I just want to congratulate y'all along with that 50% that V was just talking about. Now I'm going to find Mackenzie looks super duper ready. So first of all, we're gonna unmute. We're gonna all say congratulations to Mackenzie because it's just time. Mackenzie, I know you're gonna scream too. But I'm gonna unmute everybody and we're gonna just make some noise for Mackenzie, okay? Because he just hit supervisor and I'm gonna let him tell his story and how long he's been in the business. I'm gonna let him do what he gotta do. But congratulations!
Already.
Okay, just had to make some noise for you real quick. Be that fire. Now, what you're gonna do, Mackenzie, is you gotta first off, because I know you can talk. We gotta give the rest of our people some time to talk too. So, what I want you to do is tell your story thus far and what's really been helping you. And also one thing that you feel like you had to stop doing or overcome or starve or whatever you want to call it so that you can grow in this business. And I know it's been such a short period of time for you because you're such a beast, but I want you to give us something for everybody. Cool? You look nice, by the way. You can unmute.
Can you get me out the spotlight, please?
I'm in the studio, sorry. So first of all, thank you guys so much for just congratulating me. This has been a crazy journey. I've been in the business for a month and yeah, that's distracting. Oh, you could just turn on a little bit. Just turn on a little bit. Yeah, if I feed him that. Yes, I've been in the business for a month and a couple of days. I started June 18th. Today is June 20th, 19th, I think. So I started the business then. Before Herbalife, I was not like really taking the products as I should. I was in the Virgin Islands and I was kind of lost because we did go through the hurricane, and then I came up here and I was just eating Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, pizza, late in the studio, and drinking again. And I was working out and wasn't seeing results until about in May, I started to take Herbalife and consistently and seriously. And then, things just started to change for me. I saw my body starting to change. Shout outs to Marissa. And I also started a business with my girlfriend, Rosanna. Um, and I just went hard. I like just really focused. So I wrote down like a couple stuff real quick. I'm gonna go through them. Um, the first thing I did when I started the business and I started telling my story is I read a lot of the books, the packages that we got from our distributor package. I use, I wear, and I talk. Like Annie said, I can talk because I can really talk. But another thing I did, I used my story. Like a lot of people don't like to use their story. Your story is the most powerful thing in this business. Like you have to be vulnerable with your story. You have to, give off that energy because they're looking to see, okay, all right, I'm doing this thing. So what got you to this point? Another thing is be consistent. Um, don't take your foot off the gas. Like just keep going. Every day, just try to do the same thing that you did yesterday, and always have a plan for what you're gonna do. Strategize, strategize, strategize. Another thing is think on what you want and don't think on what you don't want. That's the thing that I've been reading for years. Think on what you want and think on what you don't think on what you don't want because it's a mental thing. This thing is a really mental thing and it can wear you out because this is your business. Another thing that I did is that I was really disciplined with myself and I was being patient with myself. I was driving down the other day to go to the gym with Tino and I heard Jim Rohn say, he said, be patient with yourself. And I was like, yeah, yeah, good reminder. So be patient with yourself. You're a human being. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna get frustrated, but just take a deep breath and keep going. Another thing is with hitting supervisor. I have a really dope downline. This girl back here is a beast. Like when I'm talking about a beast, she is a beast. Many of you probably might be saying, so how do you go choosing your downline? You got to be straight, raw, and serious if you're gonna take this business serious. Like me, I'm gonna tell you raw. I'm a hustler. Like I call myself a go getter. Like if you're not gonna mess with me, I'm gonna find people who gonna mess with me, and you gotta be like that if you want to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? So have a really good downline. Be straight with them and make sure they want it as bad as you want it. Another thing is be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Because there's only one you in the world. There's only one fingerprint in the world of you, and that's you. So be yourself, and the right people are gonna come to you. One of the hardest things that I had to overcome is being new and being a month into the business. I had to learn the products, and that's one of the things that I would stress on you to know the products back to front, because when you talk to people, they're gonna question you. There are some people out there that question you, oh, Herbalife, oh, please, oh, whatever, and then you gotta know the knowledge of the products, and then you gotta tell them, you gotta speak on it. So another thing is what I did is that I search for people who really knows the business. Like I'm around Marissa. I'll ask Marissa. I'll call her like 4 or 5 times a day. Sometimes she probably wouldn't answer me because I'm annoying sometimes. Or I'll text Annie and I'll ask Annie a question. Or I'll text like out of the blue. I'll DM like Super, or I'll DM Steven. Like Steven was grateful enough to give me one of his workout regimens. Like I've been using that and I've been gaining. I haven't checked, but I've been gaining. I've been seeing the gains. So it doesn't hurt to ask questions. Like ask a bunch of questions. Like I always ask questions. That's why I can talk so much. And the last thing is to no, I have two more things. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like seriously, like I came here and I came here not knowing anyone in the business, especially going to the gym and stuff like that. I had to like be real nice with people and shake hands and say hi, say good morning, say good afternoon, so I can have a you know start a conversation because I know anyone. So I had to get comfortable with doing that, which was very uncomfortable. And then the last thing, always be a student. never stop learning about anything. I learned from a lot of people at fit camp, from their stories and how they did stuff. I just take it in and I write it out, and I just never stop learning. I'm always looking at Herbalife stories. I'm always on someone's IG, seeing how they do stuff. I'm always on the calls. I'm always on the calls, even if I'm tired. I just tell my girlfriend, just put it on. I just listen if I don't want to show my face, because they're always gems someplace, even if you heard this story over and over again. So that's how I did it, and I'll just continue to do it for the rest of my life, I guess, because I think I found my one of my purposes. This is it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Like, first of all, the way you left it, your sponsor wants to say thank you too. But
Hey.
thank you so much. Like, literally, even I just took something away from that. So always just showing up and like listening, being patient, being serious, understanding that not everybody's going to be serious, but you got to be serious first. And then something else that you said. What was it? Oh, not being afraid to ask questions. Like, even sometimes I hold back on asking questions because I'm like, I already asked a question today. Like, do I have to ask another one? But I need another answer, and I won't ask the question because I'm afraid of being so like annoying. But really, that's how you pretty much know everything, right? That's how you learn. That's how you learned about the products. You've been only in the business for 4 weeks, literally, and hit supervisor, and because you ask a hell of a lot of questions. I know you do. But that's how you grow, especially when you don't know things. How else are you going to figure out? So thank you so much, Mackenzie, for your share. I'm going to go ahead and mute you.
You're welcome.
Back to y'all studio time. Matter of fact, why are you over there? We're going to go ahead and unmute for Rosanna because she just hit supervisor as well. So I'm going to unmute so we can make Okay, so first of all, congratulations. Where y'all at so I can put the spotlight back on? Where did they go? Oh, they disappeared for some reason. But when they come back, oh no, she went on her phone. Got it. Okay, cool. There you are. Hey, pretty girl. So, same thing from Mackenzie. Same thing. Your story, a little background, and then what's been helping you, and any other tips you have. And for you, I want to know, because I think this is a funny question. What was something that you struggled with personally that you had to let go of? You can go ahead and start talking.
Hey guys, so my name is Rosanna again. I moved from the Virgin Islands in February. I've never lived away from family, friends, so this was completely new for me. And when I came here, just to let you know, I'm a pageant queen, I'm a model, and in my family, I was known as the skinny one, the potentially anorexic one. I love to eat, but I was always underweight, always sick. I had a total of maybe 6 surgeries because every year I was sick with something. I tried everything in the book to try to gain weight, GNC, all these products, the unhealthy way, over the counter, under the counter, behind the counter, wherever the hell I could find it. To try to gain weight, I would try to do it. And nothing worked. And for me, it was a constant fight because I was constantly teased. I never wanted to be around family and friends because I didn't want to hear the comments of me looking sick and being too skinny. However, in moving up here, my boyfriend Mackenzie, he was using Herbalife. And he was saying, babe, just give it a try. It'll work for you. And me being the person that's tried everything in the book, I said, no, it's not going to work. So he said, if you try it and it works, let's do the business. So I said, okay, just to get him off of my back, I decided to try it. So I tried it, and within the first month, I saw places getting bigger. I saw my arms getting bigger. My arms was literally like half of this size. I saw abs popping. I had more abs than when I did pageantry. I felt so energized. I wasn't sick. I just felt so good about myself. I gained a lot of family. I didn't feel like I was missing home again. I just wanted to wake up to you guys every morning to see what was new, what's our target for today, and just hear all the inspiration that you guys had to share. And with doing the business, yesterday was actually my first month because I joined the business the day after Mackenzie joined. And within the first 2 weeks, well, 10 days, I don't know, I was just in beast mode. Like, I signed up 12 PMs, and for me, it was all about signing up preferred members. It was not about the no money because I wanted people to live a constant, healthy lifestyle. So my thing would be, you're going to be a preferred member. You can't waste your money on membership and not continue to see more results every day. So my goal, was preferred membership. So as of today, which is a month and a day, I probably have probably 15 or 16 preferred members, and more than half of them, I probably have like 4 of them to just close deals. But I just want to tell you guys, like, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Tunnel vision. Annie said something yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before, but she said, stay in your lane. Me being in competitions my entire life, I wanted to just look in every direction to see what was, I don't want to be left behind. So for me, I was looking in every direction. How can I get there? What can I do? What can I try next? I don't want to be left behind. And I said to myself, I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm going to focus. This is my goals. PM, help people. PM, help people. PM, help people. Grow my team. Be a bomb downline. And, just keep pushing. What inspired me even more was 2 of my clients. One of them started on Monday. She lost 6 pounds already. One started last week, Monday, and she lost 16 pounds already. And their drive and determination, these are women that didn't even want to send me their before pictures. And they're just sending it all over the place, so proud of their results, so proud of how they're feeling, and so proud of the community that we're sharing with them. So just keep pushing, keep being an inspiration, keep being a motivation, and stay in your lane.
Thank you so much, Rosanna, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Like, hold on, let me get this spotlight off you. I don't want it on me either, but gotta do what we gotta do. Congratulations, because y'all both did it at the same time. Super duper fire. Really grateful to have y'all on the team. Y'all add a lot of value to it. 1, and 2, you just said something about you being underweight, and your first 2 clients that are making you really, really happy are weight loss.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show that it doesn't matter what your results are. Like Mackenzie was talking about, your story is really, really important. But your passion and your belief in Herbalife is even more important. Like, you literally have to believe in Herbalife before anyone else can. Because how did you get these weight loss clients? Because you were pushing Herbalife as a whole, not weight gain. But yo, I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. Yeah. And I know that a lot of people are like, how can I get weight gain clients or weight loss clients when they're the opposite? You can do it. You definitely can do it. She's the proof. Like, people are doing it. You just have to believe in Herbalife and be passionate about Herbalife and be passionate about the fact that you can help somebody no matter what their goals are. But yeah, I definitely agree with Chris. Y'all definitely have a powerhouse over there, power couple on the rise. Super duper proud of y'all, and congratulations one more time.
Thanks.
And the dinner is about to be lit at Extravaganza. Super lit, super lit. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to pass it over to the next person who hit supervisor this week. So first of all, we're going to make a whole bunch of noise like we just did for Rosanna. I think that she over there drinking water because she's about to give us the real deal nuggets. But I do want to say congratulations to Karnika. I'm going to unmute us all so we can turn up for her real quick.
Easy.
All right, so I'm gonna pass the mic over to you, Karnika, so you can do what you do. Do what you were just drinking that water for, basically.
I ain't got no niggas, y'all. But I started Herbalife 4 months ago. I've lost 12 pounds. But Monday I weighed myself and I lost 4 more, so I've lost 16 pounds total. Yay me. Um before Herbalife, I was a Lyft driver. I was depressed about my ex-boyfriend who ain't mean me no good. And I lost a lot of weight. And then all of a sudden I picked up a lot of weight. And I felt like I was overweight. And I started doing Herbalife. Now I just hit supervisor. I'm super, 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 super happy. And to touch on what Rosanna said, I used to look in the chats, y'all, and I used to get so discouraged. Like I used to text Lexus. Like I texted her last week and was like, I'm about to stop doing Herbalife. And I wasn't even doing bad this month. Like so far, I think this month I've done like 1,400 volume points, but I wasn't even doing bad. And I was just like, it's just not enough. It's not enough. And I had to jump out of the group text. I mean, out of our group message, and I had to stop watching everybody's numbers compared to my numbers because I kept wondering, why can't I get this client? Dang, she got a blue. Dang, Rachel got a PM blue. Dang, why I can't get that? And I was just get so mad. And I felt like I couldn't ask any question. I felt like I didn't want to ask Lexus a question because she was doing so good. And then I just shot up there. And I believe that you definitely have to be a product of the product, because when I first started, I really wasn't a product of the product. Like I thought buying a little trial package was gonna get me by. No, it definitely wasn't. I started purchasing the products, and when I started showing that I do the shakes, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, I wasn't doing the tea at first. By the way, I love the tea, y'all. Like I love it. I drink like 3 cups of tea a day, but I wasn't doing the tea at first. So you definitely have to be a product of the product. So now when I talk to people, like I be telling them, don't get discouraged. Like, don't look at me and say, dang, I want my butt to be like hers. Or I don't look at Lexus no more and be like, dang, I want my ass popping like hers no more. Because I'm sure she's looking at me like, dang, I want her butt. So everybody is in their own lane. And I had to realize that the hard way. And now I'm on the calls asking questions. And I used to not even have my face in the camera. Now I'm asking questions on the calls. I'm asking questions in the group chat. Asking Annie questions. And by the way, I did not like Annie at first. I'm just throwing that out there. But she is a sweetheart. Like, I will never not go to my upline again. Like, if I have a question, I'm definitely going to ask y'all. Like, I asked Mackenzie, and he just started. I asked him a question. Like, I'm never not going to use y'all, because who else I'm going to use? If I can't use y'all, who I'm going to use? So I'm never not going to use y'all. And I just love y'all. Y'all don't understand how much y'all keep me going. And I'm so ready for extravaganza next week. Like, I told Lexi, at STS, y'all, I cried because I couldn't be there. Like, I was in the bathroom crying. And I got a fortune cookie, like, a week ago that said that I was going to quit. Basically said I was going to quit my job and do what I love full time. Y'all, I'm going to do what I love full time. So, because they're good, anything. The fortune cookies are good, but I'd like to read the little fortunes for real, y'all. So I had the little fortune cookie, and it said I was going to quit my job and do what I love full time. And I'm a firm believer that that is true, because I believe it is true. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye, and you can have the bag.
First of all, I can't wait to spend like more than a few hours with you. Like, I really can't wait to spend days with you at Extravaganza. Congratulations again. And literally all I heard was fortune cookie, and I was like, why are we eating fortune cookie? What are we doing? Why? Where did it come from? Why? You know what? But that's not important. What's important was the message. So congratulations in advance on going full time because it's gonna happen. I made the decision to go full time at the beginning of last year, and I said by my 23rd birthday I want to be full time Herbalife. Like I just kept saying it, kept being intentional about it, kept mapping out the numbers, like how much money do I need, all that good stuff, and then ended up doing it a couple of months early. So as long as it's intentional, it's gonna happen. So congratulations in advance about that, because when I did that, I was so happy. Like I literally felt like so much weight was off my shoulders, and I know you gonna feel like that for real because I didn't even hate my job. I just wanted my time back. So when you really don't like your job and you get to lift that weight off, oh my goodness. And then you have all the free time in the world to just sit there and do Herbalife. It's lit. So congratulations again. And I really do appreciate the fact that you finally admitted that you didn't even like it. I'm gonna mute you now because I don't even want to hear you laugh about it. But I really was just having like this conversation with Alexis. Like I'm realizing that maybe sometimes I'm not the most inviting person, but I promise y'all I'm a regular person. Thank you, Karnika, for the head nod. She's giving me that reassurance. Like I'm a regular person. Just because I might be like active world team when I was active world team, I'm global extension team. It does not matter. I am a 23-year-old out of Atlanta, Georgia. I am a regular, schmegular girl from Gwinnett. I promise you. Not average, but definitely just like everybody else on this call. I all started at 25%, just like everybody else. And wow, the truth comes out. Calandria just said she was intimidated too. You know what? I'm gonna give the mic over to the next person because I'm gonna get in my feelings in a second. So I'm gonna give the mic to the next person, y'all, because we had 2 brand new world teams this week too. And for those of you who don't know what that means, I'm gonna explain it a little bit first. So after you hit supervisor, which is where those 3 just hit, 2,000 volume points, helping about the curse. A lot of people, about 20 clients. After that happens, what comes next is active supervisor. So you hit 2,500 volume points, 3 months straight. That's why when you see us in the chat, we're saying first cut of active supervisor, second cut of active supervisor, third cut. So when you hit that 4th month of doing 2,500 documented volume points consecutively, you hit a level called world team, or you can do 10K in 1 month to get there, or you can do 500 royalty points. So with that being said, a lot of people have been helped by these 2 people. They've been in the business for the same amount of time. I'm not going to share their story for them. I'm going to pass it over to Alexis. But before I do that, y'all know we got to unmute and make some noise for brand new world. All right, cool. I'm going to spotlight you. Where she go? Oh.
What was that noise somebody just made? I really gotta know. Hey y'all, I'm on. Hey you guys, I'm Alexis, new world team. I might move. Y'all please don't have children if you don't have any because he about to drive me crazy over here. Hold on, just okay. I'm back. New world team member. So before Herbalife, I was in a dark place, hated my job so much, y'all. Y'all can ask Karnika, I call her crying all the time. Like I literally hated that place. So well, before that job, I was skinny, real skinny in high school. Had a baby, getting shoes thrown at me right now by him. But anyways, go sit down. Y'all, please forgive me. But so I was skinny. I had a baby. I lost all my weight, and then I had. Oh my God! What? I'm about to knock you out. So I had a baby. I lost. Oh my God, y'all! Wow, you really showing up right now. I wanted to gain it back in a very unhealthy way. I was eating everything. Can y'all stop writing in this chat? I just had a total control, so I'm like all over the place right now, first of all. But gained weight, unhealthy, gained it everywhere. My face was big, my stomach, my arms. My daddy thought I was pregnant again. It was just all bad. It was ridiculous. So I ran into Annie on Instagram, had to I had to hit her up. She put me on a meal plan, well, nutritional plan, 2 shakes. 1 healthy meal, 2 healthy snacks every day, and it changed my life. Like, I literally never thought that I would have abs. I had a C-section, was told that it was going to be so hard for me to lose my stomach, and I lost it. Dropped 15 pounds of body fat, gained 7 pounds of lean muscle, and I feel amazing. What else you wanted me to talk about? How did I hit world team? Stop looking like that. How did I hit world team? All right. So, Mackenzie, Rosanna literally said everything that I was going to say. So I'm just going to repeat everything that they said. I was sitting there like, wow. Okay, so first, always showing up. Show up. Show up, show up, show up. My first, I started the business in February, and the first STS was in March. It was actually on my birthday, and I was in New Orleans, right? If I knew then what I know now, I would have been at STS on my birthday. Like, birthday pin, crown, whatever. I don't care. And a button. I would have been there. Because, like, New Orleans could have waited at this point. My second event was LDW, and it changed my whole life. Like, I know y'all probably heard me say it a million times. I never cried so much in one weekend ever, from just hearing so many powerful stories that I could relate to. Like, y'all, well, not all of y'all, but most of y'all know that I was so nervous when I first started on Herbalife. Like, I could barely even talk on the call, shaking so bad. Kim said I was shaking like a dog. It was ridiculous. But just going to LDW and hearing one person, I don't even remember who it was, but he got on stage and he was saying like how he couldn't, he never thought that he would be able to get on stage and talk to people, like stand in front of a crowd and talk to people. And I was like, dang, so he felt the same way that I felt. So it's just hearing so many people that you can relate to, hearing a mom get on stage and full-blown tears saying how she didn't want her child in daycare. She wanted to have that time freedom to spend with her child every day. And I'm like, dang, I feel the same way. My baby at daycare every day. So it's just hearing so many people that you can relate to, because a lot of us don't want to really talk about what we're going through or how we feel about different stuff because we feel like we're the only one, but we're not. And that's what wow. That's what made me like a firm believer in Herbalife, and just showing, like, seeing the vision and knowing that it's all possible. Like, okay, these people started from the bottom just like I did. So I know it is possible and I'm going to the top. No doubt about it. Staying in my own lane. So just like, it's crazy that Carnita really sounded just exactly like how I was when I first started. I was the same way. Like, it was actually in May. I call any y'all like I call any y'all like so disappointed. I had 500 volume points. It was like the middle of the month. I just could not understand. I'm like, when I first started in March, I hit I started in February. I hit supervisor in March, and it was just like I posted my results and everybody just started coming. And I was like, hold on, Annie, like I just jumped off the porch. I'm moving too fast. I don't even know what's going on. Like, these people just coming out of nowhere. So I hit supervisor. And then in April, right before LDW, I barely hit 2,500. I was stressed out in Cali, like I ain't gonna get my cut. Like, just doing the most, just being negative, really. And then in May, it was like at a standstill. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? I had to reevaluate my life. I had to stay in my own lane and just stop looking at everybody else, because I was the same way Carnika said, looking at everybody else's volume. We actually had a Braveheart call, and that's what we was talking about. Staying in your own lane, minding your own business. Like, everybody's journey is their journey. Like, you can't compare yourself to nobody else. Like, how we looking at Annie saying, oh, it took her 2 years to get the Get team. It took Super 2 years to get a president's team. So everybody's journey is different. Like, you never know what people go through. You never know how people started. Some people may start talking to people like Mackenzie. It's easy for him to talk to people. I wasn't that person. I had to build myself up to that. I had to build a strong mindset, and I had to learn how to start talking to people and getting uncomfortable. Like, that was probably the hardest thing for me, just getting uncomfortable and being able to talk to people. But when I'm from like a very small town in Milledgeville, like real small country, and I never really had like a spotlight, except for in school when I had to do presentations, but it's just, it was different with Herbalife, and I was just like, I don't know, like, you talking to all these different oh my God, you talking to all of these different people, and you just like, okay, like, just compare yourself to people, but don't do that, y'all. Please don't do that. I had to learn the hard way. Just take it from me. I know you're gonna have to learn on yourself though. I mean, on your own. But working on yourself, personal development is key. Like, that got me through a lot. Like I just started. Well, I did a fit camp in Millersville, which is my hometown, a couple weeks ago, and I did not want to do it. I just did not have a good feeling about it. I was like, no, I want it to be perfect, and I just didn't. I was in a bad mood. So I had to listen to personal development. And Les Brown stated, you do not have to. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. It was like a lot of people always talk about how they want to start when everything is perfect. It was like you keep saying that you're not going to do it until such and such, or you're going to wait until such and such, or whatever it is that you're waiting on. What? Yeah. So that was me. So it really like touched me because I'm like, dang, that sounds just like me. I always was saying, oh, I want it to be perfect. I gotta wait. It was like, you're never gonna get started because it's never gonna be perfect, right? Nothing is never perfect, but you have to start somewhere in order to get to that perfect spot or what you think is perfect anyways. Being patient. That goes back to me having 500 volume points in May, and I was about to lose my whole mind because I just could not understand. But just being patient, still showing up, just show up. Like, plant your seeds, they're going to come back. I told Carnika that a million times. Chill out, girl. They're going to come back. They're going to come back. She called me today and was saying somebody she talked to in April about the order. And I'm like, I told you they was going to come back. They literally always come back. I've had a couple people do the same thing to me because they just want to make sure that you're being consistent with it. They want to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and that it's not a scam, because a lot of people do think Herbalife is a scam and you might end up getting discouraged, but just show your lifestyle. Don't come off as a salesperson. Don't be like pushy on people. Just live your lifestyle. Like you go to Annie Page and just see that she just living life. Steven, same way. I had to learn to do that because at first I was just posting about Herbalife, but then I just started living, just posting my life. And I felt like that was another reason why my volume went up, because there's a lot of people that tell me that I motivate them. And I talk about a lot of personal development on social media also. I'll always be a student. Always listen. Don't ever think I know. I'm not listening to the marketing plan because I already know it. You might hear it a different way. Like I heard Steven say a lot, how you do anything is how you do everything. I heard it and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I went to STS and Breeza, I think her name is Breeza. She like used like a scenario, and she was like, how you do anything is how you do everything. She was talking about how she cleaned up her house and how she was sweeping or something and she missed a spot. And she was like, all right, I'll get it later. And then she was like, no, how you do anything, how you do everything. And she went back and swept it up. And I'm like, all right. So when I'm cleaning up, I might throw something behind the bed. Y'all gotta pick it up. Like your mind gonna be like, if your mind is cluttered, if your house is cluttered, your car is cluttered, your mind is gonna be cluttered. And that was me. So yeah, I'm still working on myself and I'm just still growing and just always being a student, always showing up and always working on yourself. Like you have to work on yourself to even be able to help anybody else work on themselves. And that's all.
Thank you, Alexis. And congratulations again. Something that I didn't touch on after Carnika spoke and you went over it again was the staying in your lane thing. Super duper important. I don't even have to say anything else because y'all already went in on it. Like stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Something else that Alexis went over that I think is really important is the events. Like she always talks about this LDW changing her life. I know y'all heard her say it like 1,000 times. It's because it really did. Like that's a real thing that really happened. The events are going to do everything for you. You can get on these calls, you can talk to us, you can do whatever, but you have to get to the events, not only for the stories, but the trainings, the different things. She just made another event reference when she was talking about Brisa and the fact that Steven said this 1,001 times, and I said it too 1,001 times. Went to the SES and was like, oh, like she never heard it before. But that's because you have to hear it 1,001 times. It doesn't matter. Thank you again, Alexis. Congratulations on your growth so far. You sound so different talking on this call. It don't make no sense. But congratulations. We have another person that just hit World Team like a minute ago, literally. Congratulations, fix your face. Because everything's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. On her way to 5K this month. I'm gonna unmute all of us so that we can make. That's not a mute. Wow. Unmute all of us so we congratulate Sarah. Pretty face. I had to say it because that was the first time. Ew, I'm never doing that again. Sarah. Congratulations, Sarah. I don't know, like I always hear other people do it, like Steven do it in Super. I wanted to try it out, but it didn't work for me. But wow. Congratulations. You can go ahead and unmute yourself. It's 9:56, but y'all know how we do when we do these things. We will never be done at 10 o'clock. So
Okay. All right. I'm not going to go long because I will. But I'm Sarah, current world team, on my way to active world team, you know. But I'm going to just share like what I did before Herbalife real quick. A lot of people know I gained a lot of weight. I was real skinny. I was like 98 pounds, and I just wanted to live healthier and like be happier and gain weight because I was working out so much, but it was never coming. So I started Herbalife. Then I gained 28 pounds, so I'm now 128 from 98. Can y'all see my face? Let me get back some. And before I joined the business, like I was super proud of myself about the weight. Like I couldn't stop taking booty pictures or pictures at all, period. So before I started doing the business, I think what made me want to join the business was just like time, freedom, just the real deal happiness and joy that the proof brought on to all of us, what made all of us want to join, because she is the proof. So that's what made me want to join, and I love helping people. So I was working as a medical assistant and also selling drugs because I loved weed. So I started selling that, other stuff. I'm not going to say what all the other stuff is. And it was like quick money, and I love quick money, and I love being in control of my money right then and there. So I was doing all that, and I just really wasn't feeling myself. Like, I wasn't feeling good about it. I was just always having to freaking be paranoid about some police or being, you know, all that. So I just joined the team, and let's see. I'm going to go to how I got to World Team. So basically my problem was when I first started was my distractions. I had a lot of distractions. I was still smoking marijuana, and that made me like super distracted. That made me unorganized. That made me not focused. And that just made me just too chill. So I was chill on all my clients. I would text wrong clients the wrong stuff. I was messing up. And then I was like not organized. I didn't have a book. I didn't write my stuff down. You know, I wasn't really organized or in place, or I didn't plan my day ahead. So like Annie always say, you know, get a notebook, get organized, plan your day. I do that now. And once I started doing that and focusing more and letting go of all my distractions, and the main part was like, you know how life hits you every single day, no matter if it's a little small hit, just let it go, because it can't last forever. You got to keep going, because if you just sit there and let it hit you and hit you and hit you, then you ain't gonna never go nowhere, and you just gonna be sitting there hit, and then it's just time just gonna be wasted. So I had to fix that. Like, that's one of my biggest problems. Like, I just cannot, when something bad happening, like I don't know how to let it go. But now I'm good at it. Like, I just think about the things that I really want in life, and then I just be like, all right, screw this. Let me keep going. Let me hustle. Let me get on my game, you know. So that's what I started to do. And then personal development, oh my God. Like, I ain't never in my life listened to that. I thought that was weird and lame, like waking up listening to these people talk. I thought that was so lame. But let me see. I started listening to it, and my favorite is reading audiobooks now, because I can listen to that like for an hour straight and miss my whole business because I'm so into that. So that's another thing. Like, listen to it, get your, you know, learn, and then keep it going, because you still have a business to go do. So just listen to it, learn, and keep it going. I've always stayed in my own lane. So like, because I always know, like, this is me. Like, I want what I want. I don't want nothing else but what I want. So that helped me too. So I always just be so serious, like Annie said. I'm always serious, because now I realize what this business can really do, and I see a vision. So when you see that vision, just do it. Like, nobody wasted their money to just wait, let the time go by, and then get discouraged because you just sitting there waiting and not doing nothing. So I had to learn that also, to make every day count, 1%, no matter what you do. So
recently how I hit World Team for real, I talked to a million people. It's like, I might have been at the gas station. I had all my flyers with me. I might have been like on social media. Somebody followed me. I quickly like was super energized with them, and everyone just loved my energy, because no matter like if I'm going through something, like I've been going through a lot, but it don't even show. Nobody would never know. So you just let that be the reason you freaking go hard and go home, go hard, or go home. You know what I mean? That little scenario thing. So let that be the reason why you're going to go hard and prove to these people, like the people that always doubted you about like Herbalife ain't this, Herbalife ain't that. You better show them what it's about, because it really is about something. You just got to put in the work. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm about to prove to my mommy, a bunch of people, that this is it. And she going to be on my, when it's all over with. So I ain't worried about it. But I just talked to a million people, and I didn't stop. Like, I had a time when I was going to go to bed, because my other problem was waking up late. Because if I stay up all night, like I do when I'm trying to like reach my goal, I stay up all night and I be tired, and then I miss my alarm clock the next day. Then I done let the whole day go by. Then I got to stay up again all night because I let the whole day go by. So just plan your day and do it as you do everything that you plan on doing. Do it. Like, it don't matter if you miss the hour, put that in there and still continue to do it. So I just do what I say I'm going to do. I write it down. And my whole book now is like full of, like, you know, like July 1st to now, like of what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, follow up, HOM invites, sweat camp invites, like just continuously do it and continuously show up. And I started continuously showing up because I realized, like, if I just keep being this, what do I call myself? Like, think I know it all. I don't know how to say it, but just don't ever need no help. Don't ever need no question. Don't ever want nobody telling me what to do. Don't ever want no advice. Be a student. I started being a student, and you'll move. You'll get there. I'm going to shut up because it's 10:04. But yeah, I talked to a million people.
I actually have a question for you, but I wanna for anyone who has to get off, this show pass, get off, because we're not done.
I have to get off because this is important.
Right.
Oh,
but if you got kids, you gotta put them to bed, whatever y'all gotta do. Maybe you gotta go to sleep because you got a job in the morning. I don't know. But okay,
when I had a 12-hour shift, I didn't go to sleep because I had a business.
Ain't no excuses.
That's life. Ain't no excuse.
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Sarah. Second, I had a question about your flyering thing, just in case anybody like wants to do it or wants to know how you're doing it. But I do want to touch on a couple of the things that you said first and foremost. Being a student, it was repeated a lot, but I feel like you have a personal like experience with that, because you said like you felt like you know it all. And it's really important to just be like, yo, I don't. But I can know more. I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm being so serious. Like just being a student, because again, that's something that I needed to hear, because sometimes I'd be feeling like, what? You see what's going on here? I know what I'm doing. But at the same time, like I don't, and I do need help. We all do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can always use, and you don't have to do everything that you hear. Like, what is it? The buffet thing? It can be like a buffet. You take what you want and you leave the rest. Like when it comes to the calls, when it comes to the events, you're going to hear so many different things especially next weekend, from so many different powerful people. You do not have to take it all. You take what you want. Okay, cool. I like what she just said about that, but I don't like that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave that over there. You don't have to take it all. You take what you want and be yourself. And I feel like Sarah's doing like an amazing job at that. So I just want to say congratulations again. We already know, I heard you say on the way to Active World Team. Yes, ma'am. It's on the way. It's lit. But I'm going to give it back to you so you can talk to us about the flyering. And what I really just want to know is, what are you saying to people? How is the conversation going? And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So with my flyers thing, like when I first started Herbalife, I always had these ideas in my head. Like when I first started, I had like ideas in my head, like being this person that gonna be on the corner, like literally, like gonna be on the corner of the street, passing out flyers to each car that's coming off the expressway, Because this is a business. Like, you want your business out there and you want to boom, you need to get out there and do it. So I always had that in my thought, like, every day. But I'm always had this other thing, like, I'm too good for that. I ain't about to be standing out there. I ain't about to be, And then I listen to Mark Hughes every day after the personal development. I listen to, man, somebody freaking calling me. Sorry. So after Mark Hughes, I listen to the person development, Mark Hughes. He'll be like, pass out flyers, do what you gotta do this, do that. So one day I just said, the time just kept going by. So one day I just said, bump it. I'm finna go create my own flyers. I'm finna make 100 of them. I'm about to start at passing them out through the mailbox or through people's door. I did that. A+. I did like 35 the first night at 11 o'clock at night. Cause what? Why? It's your business. You want to grow it, you gotta have to do what you gotta do. So I did it. Couple people reached out. Couple people actually in my neighborhood worked out with me, and that was a success. They even showed up to the to my little sweat camp that I got going on now. And then recently I started going, like, if I'm at the gas station or I'm anywhere, I'm taking my flyers with me. And I put on my to-do list, like, for the day, like my planner, pass out flyers every day. That's on that list, like, every day. Like, if you don't pass out flyers, you ain't doing enough that day. If you don't talk to, like, a lot of people, that's the part of talking to a lot of people. You ain't do nothing that day. And you don't really want it. And you ain't about that life. You're not about this business life. And I just be talking to myself, like, real hardcore. So I just started, like, going to gas stations. If I'm at a gas station, pass out hella flyers until I pass out 10 at least at that gas station. If I'm at the store, Walmart, I did that too recently. I passed out a lot of flyers, got 2 clients from Walmart. And that's it. Like, you just got to get uncomfortable. You really do. Like, you really want change, you got to get uncomfortable and do it. Like, you can't be scared. And I was scared at first. So I recently just, started getting uncomfortable because life is coming at you every day and it ain't waiting for you to get right. So you got to get right for life. So that's what I did, and it ain't gonna stop. It's gonna go harder and harder and harder every day. That's it. Just do it.
Thank you again, Sarah. I told you thank you in the chat. I just want to tell you thank you again. You literally sound like, y'all, when you do personal development and you do it a lot, you gonna start sounding like the personal development. Literally, and it's amazing because she's literally speaking like I was literally felt like I was listening to personal development just now. So the life hitting you hard, the you getting hit and getting stuck, or you gonna sit there, all that, like, that comes from doing personal development. Like, and really not just one time, not just 2 times, but every day. I'm pretty sure she does personal development sometimes twice a day. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to tell y'all one more thing. I bet nobody going through this right now. So, like, I recently had, like, court dates of, like, past, like, selling drugs and all that. So that's like a feeling. Like, life hit me, like, super duper hard. You think I sat right there and said, oh, I can't do this. I might go to jail. I might cry. Don't look at me, though. And you know what I said? I was just like, am I going to sit here or am I going to get up and keep going so I can move forward? So I just kept moving forward. I was my own personal development.
Bra showing.
Personal development, and I kept going. So I just want y'all to know, like, just keep going. Don't stop.
Sarah.
Hit the spot.
Wow. Sarah.
Got water in her eyes.
A water pipe burst? No, but first of all, thank you for your transparency and thank you for sharing that, because 1, you didn't have to. 2, you didn't have to share it when you first got on the call either, but you did, and you're starting to get really, really uncomfortable, and I'm loving every single second of it. So thank you, because you don't know who on this call you could have helped, but I'm damn sure know that you helped yourself getting it off your chest. 2, congratulations on this brand new mindset that you have. World team is one thing, but it's really what happened behind it too, because I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think you disappeared, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, but were you thinking like this last year when you had these court dates and when all these things were going on?
Oh no, I was like smoking weed. I was like, bump it. I had hella blunts fired up. I wasn't thinking like this. I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I wasn't thinking like this, but now it's like real life. Like, you really want to get somewhere, you gotta bump that, because it ain't gonna last forever. You gotta keep going. Like, you can either just sit there and stay in the same position forever and weeks and weeks and weeks pass by, or you can keep going. And that's how God is going to show you that you can be successful, because you can handle all that, so you can handle success. And that's what I think about every time something come my way. So I just do it and keep going.
Again, thank you for your transparency. Your story is really important. So keep sharing it, keep talking to people about it, because you don't know who's going through that same thing and needs that, like, that mindset that's going to get them out of the dump. Because a lot of people, like, even if it's not that same exact thing, like, your story is hella important, period. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It's special, and I can't wait to see you grow even more. Congratulations again. Well, we got to talk about extravaganza at least for a couple of minutes before everybody start crying. But does anybody have any questions for, I think we still have a couple of people who's on that spoke for, okay, Tay, go ahead.
Okay, so I don't have a question, but I just want to say, y'all, I'm super proud of everybody who, level change, Rosanna, Mackenzie, Carnika, Alexis, and Sarah. Like, y'all sharing, how y'all got to the next level, and, just like, y'all growth is everything. Like, y'all just, like, really inspired me and, like, motivated me and, like, really inspired me to do more. Like, I need to do more. And I appreciate y'all for sharing. And I just want to say congratulations again, because I know it's lit. Like, just hitting that new promotion is always a lit feeling. So, yeah, I just want to let y'all know that y'all stories just really inspired me to, like, go harder. I need to be doing more. So I just want to say thank you.
Why did you do that? Thank you so much for your thank you, Tay. Congratulations to everybody again. Does anybody have any questions before we get off of here? Okay, so if you have any questions, type in the chat. We're all a family as we're starting to learn. I'm a normal person, guys, so you can talk to me whenever. What I wanted to go over, because a lot of people are asking, just really, really quick. One, read the agenda for extravaganza. Pretty much everybody on this call is going to extravaganza. Treat it like you're going by yourself. Read the agenda. Figure out, and then ask questions about it. Read the agenda. Read the agenda. It's on myherbalife.com under events and promotions. If you click on extravaganza, the agenda will be there. It's a tab. It's in blue with white letters. Okay, and I'll send it again in the chat. 2, the agenda will help you understand how many outfits you need. But just in case, because I know girls are like, we girls, and we're probably going to pack 10 for one day anyway. But 10 just in case, like, just in case outfit. I know, because I do it. So a few business casual outfits, probably some workout clothes, and like 2 going out outfits. That's it. In the NRG Stadium, it's been said that you're not allowed to bring in bags that are not transparent, see-through, clear. So don't bring a bag, because you're going to be really mad at the door when they don't let you in, because it is a stadium. Of course, we want to be safe. So you cannot bring any other kind of bags in. I believe Herbalife is giving us and Raven, you can correct me, because I saw you communicating about it in the extravaganza chat. The Herbalife is giving us transparent bags. That is in our registration pack. However, it's while supplies last. So you have to get to registration early.
Right.
Early. So on the agenda, it says registration is at a specific time. I believe it's 8 to 6 p.m. If you're getting in on Thursday, go to registration at 8 a.m. on Friday. If you're getting in on on Friday, go to registration as soon as you get off the plane. Oh, okay. And if you're getting on Thursday, go in as soon as you get off the plane too, to register. Cool, capiche? So that you can get everything that they're trying to give us, because Herbalife is going to give us a whole bunch of stuff just because. And if you don't, of course, there's Walmart, Target, whatever, and we can go and get a transparent bag. Another thing is, sometimes during extravaganza, that we are like half Hispanic in Herbalife. So they will be speaking in Espanol. What you want to do, because they have translators, what you want to do is go to Walmart, Target, wherever, and get a FM radio. When we get there, it has headphones. It sounds really weird, I know, but it's really normal. When you get there and you put the headphones in, when they start speaking Spanish, it translates to English in your ear and is lit. It's like $10 at Walmart. Definitely get that before next weekend, or you're going to be really, 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 really upset because half the extravaganza you're not going to be able to understand. Get the translator. I won't say half the extravaganza, but some portions, and when some speakers are going to be super duper dope, but they're not going to speak English. It just is what it is. Like, so make sure that you get an FM radio. If you want an example, I'll send one in the chat too. I believe if you're not in the extravaganza thread, there's one in there too. I believe that was it. Also, business casual, y'all. Y'all know we coming to take 1,001 pictures. Come with the heat. But remember that it's like super duper hot there. But at the same time, the stadium is super duper cold. It's a stadium with 30,000 people in it. So you want to bring something like clothing along with food, snacks. Super went over all that last Monday. If you weren't on that call, he went over the fact that we're going to be in there all day. Concession stands are going to have trash food. Don't be like me, Tay, Marissa, and Sarah Cobus last year, eating chicken tenders every 3 hours. It was all bad. Stomach was hurting. Probiotic wasn't out yet. All bad. So don't want to do that. And we spent hella money on chicken tenders because we didn't prepare. So try to prepare for that. Like healthy snacks, rice cakes, protein bars, buy a whole bunch of Herbalife protein bars to make it through the day, because you are going to be sitting there in that seat for a while and you don't want to miss anything, so you want to stay in the room. Does anybody else have any questions before we get off? Oh, and bring flats. Yes, of course, in your transparent bag, because it's going to be a lot of walking. It's about to be a super duper lit weekend though. We're not going to be doing no. Go ahead, Rachel. You have a question? And she raised her hand. She's so weird. What are you doing? Just what you doing. Okay, stop hitting yourself. No questions about extravaganza. If you do, you know you can always drop it in the chat. Can't wait to see all y'all extravaganza. Is y'all ready for it? I'm so excited for the growth that's about to happen with this team, because we have so many people going to extravaganza, so many bonds about to be created, so much learning so much crying about to happen. So much, just so much. I'm just so ready for it. Like every day I feel like half my day is being spent talked about extravaganza. Like, you ready for extravaganza? I'm excited about extravaganza. You ask me how am I doing? I'm great. Just ready for extravaganza. Literally. Like, I'm so excited for what this is about to do for our team and for every single individual's personal life. Now, I'm done talking y'all head off about that. If anybody has any questions about extravaganza, the chat. Yes. Sarah! So she can't wait to eat. Yo, dinner is about to be crazy. Qualify for everything, y'all. Also, LDW is coming up in October. If you don't know what that is, go educate yourself on it. Ask questions. Like Mackenzie said, ask 1,001 questions so that you understand what's going on, because there's going to be free food there too. And Herbalife don't play about the free food and the president's team experiences and all that. You want to qualify for it. I'm done talking. I'm going to unmute us all because it is 10:20. So y'all can say good night and congratulations.
Love y'all. Good night. Congratulations.
Bye.
All right.